Dog groomers. Should we educate our clients on social media? Half the time, those posts bomb, no one actually watches them. And do they even brush the dogs afterwards? Yes, is my answer. Of course, we should. My name is Karen Fisher. I'm a dog groomer and business coach for dog groomers. And educating our clients is actually one of the things that we're missing a trick on so often. We often wonder why we're not respected as professionals, why we struggle to charge the prices we want to charge at times. It's because we hide so much of our expertise and our skills and our knowledge because we're too scared to share them. By sharing educational content on social media and other platforms on a drip-fed consistent basis throughout the year, when it does come to things like price increase time or having to implement something like a no-show fee, it means that our owners know that we are knowledgeable, know that we are professional, know we haven't just picked up a pair of scissors and set up a business as a dog groomer. We do actually have some kind of training and backup, and we do deserve professional respect. So will educational content ever be the most viral that you produce? Nope, it won't. But is it integral for making sure people treat you as professional and understand your value? My goodness, yes. So let's continue. What are the biggest mistakes we make as dog groomers when trying to educate our clients? Number one, this is a social media one, not keeping it short and punchy. Now, when I first educated my clients via, I think it was Instagram, probably 4 or 5 years ago, I wanted to tell them everything. Like I was giving them a full speech to camera about how to brush a leg and use a comb and use a coat conditioning spray. And I went on of like how harnesses can mat the coat, how a dog coat can mat the coat, how after a wet walk we're rubbing the legs and we mat the legs. I wanted to give them everything I knew to try and stop them from stretching schedules, not brushing at home, understand why we clip so short with the 7F and we can't keep it that much. I wanted to explain it all, and I kind of splurged this knowledge into this reel, and it was too much and it was boring. And everyone apart from my true blue clients that like everything we do, they were gone. They weren't going to listen to that because my God, what a snooze fest. So it taught me early on, and I've known ever since, that keep social media short and punchy. I mean, bear in mind, that was only 4 or 5 years ago. I've been a dog groomer for 17 years, but I didn't start educating clients until after lockdown, pretty much. The second thing is giving up on educational content. This is because of point number one. We say so much in our social media in educational posts that we bore them to death, that the vanity metrics on those posts are very low. Even when we get it right, they're never going to be our highest performing content. They're just not. But you should accept that but keep going anyway. Once a week or once a fortnight, by just posting something educational, posting something that, yes, gives a message you want them to listen to, such as how to brush your dog, how to clear tear staining, how to bath at home, whatever it is, but also positioning ourselves as someone who knows their stuff, someone who knows things that owner doesn't, or someone even saying a message that the owner would never even think to ask, like puppy coat change or why your doodle's faded colour, whatever it is, things that position us as being someone who knows more than they thought we did. That is why when it comes to those price increase times, we've embedded that knowledge all year round. I've mentioned this before in other reels and other YouTube things, but when we go to a hairdresser's, our heads are present the whole time. We are there, we're absorbing the value, we're absorbing the posh coffee, the shiny mirror. We're seeing the hairdresser answer the phone and booking other clients. We're seeing them talk to the clients about the colour choices. Their value is embedded for the whole appointment. So when it comes to telling us the price of the appointment, we're like, yeah, not a problem, because we know how amazing that hairdresser is. We haven't got that opportunity as dog groomers. We haven't got that platform to showcase our value. Our owners come for 5 minutes at the beginning, 5 minutes at the end, and what happens in between, they're not there for. Yet they're the ones we're asking for the money for, not the dog. They're the one paying the money, so they need to know our value. So yes, we'll do reels like behind the scenes reels and showing the dog getting bathed and dried, but educational content, things that show our knowledge, our skills, our qualifications, our training, that will position us as a professional and get professional respect. So they're your first 2 mistakes, is not keeping things short and punchy and also giving up after 3-4 posts because you never get any likes or engagement on them. Keep it consistent. Keep it once a week, once every 2 weeks. Just keep going with those posts. If you want any ideas for those, you will see below this YouTube video, there is an attachment for a free download for an ebook with 26 posts attached to it. So head down there after this video and get that for yourself. It's completely free. Right, the third mistake we make, sharing someone else's content. Now, this is so easy. As dog groomers, we don't want to appear on social media much. We never look our best, do we, in the salon, which is fair enough. So it's so easy if we see someone else saying exactly what we want to say, so how to brush a dog's leg, how to bath at home, whatever it is, we're like, well, she says everything I want to say, I'm going to share that, because my owners can watch that instead of how to brush their dog's leg at home. Great. No, because not only are your owners not going to watch it, it's not positioning anyone as an expert other than that person. So first of all, why would they click on it? That they don't know that dog groomer, even though it's a famous dog groomer to you, maybe even, they don't know who that is. They don't recognize that salon. They don't recognize that dog. Whereas if you say the same information in a reel from yourself or a carousel from yourself, they recognize your face. They see you every 6 to 8 weeks. They recognize that salon. Their dog is in it every 6 to 8 weeks. They might even recognize that dog. Always use a dog with its kind of an owner that likes social media. So it's worth putting ourselves in that position to stop the scroll, to get people to actually watch the video. We see this in the wider world. We all know that there are like charity drives once a year for like children in need, comic relief on television through an entire evening. And they send celebrities to things like refugee camps or orphanages to describe the plight of the people we're donating money for. Now, don't you think that the aid workers and doctors and nurses in that refugee camp or orphanage know a heck of a lot more than that celebrity and could probably tell us a lot more? Of course they could. But the celebrity's there so we can relate to somebody. So we'll stay and we'll watch. Because if the doctor was saying the same information, we'd go make a cup of tea. Whereas you put the celebrity there, they're like, oh, I recognise Davina McCall or Robbie Williams or whoever it is. I'm going to stay and watch what she has to say. Same goes for us. Our owners do not know that other groomer. Even though it might be a famous groomer to you, they know you. You are the celebrity. You are the reason they will stop and they will watch. So as tempting as it is to share someone else's content, and it might tick every box of what you want to say, don't. They're not going to watch it because it looks boring as hell to them, and it's also positioning them as the expert, not you. And the underlying point of every educational post you make to your owners is to position you as the expert, you as the one deserving of professional respect, which is not going to happen if you're sharing someone else's stuff. As I say, there is an ebook below, a free download. And if you want any more information, look at some more videos or go and visit my Instagram page. My name is Karen Fisher. I've been a dog groomer since 2009. And I am now a trained business coach. And I run something called the Grooming Goddess Academy. Again, the link will probably be below this video. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.